Mukbang.
Mukbang. Whatever you want to call it.
This is a story time.
Yeah, we got ChickFilA.
Got some ChickFilA.
ChickFilA. I got a spicy deluxe with pepper jack cheese, no pickles. Some fries. Ooh. Avocado lime ranch, y'all. Y'all should try it. Get some avocado lime ranch. I know it's for your salad, but it's really good. And Ava, you got some fruit. You say hey. Hey.
You gotta get your ChickFilA sauce, your buffalo sauce.
Oh yeah, I got honey mustard.
Honey mustard is gross.
I love honey mustard, y'all.
Disgusting. But yeah, we both got what we got? A spicy deluxe.
You got American cheese. I got pepper jack cheese.
And some papitas. Right. Alright y'all, so we're gonna do story time.
Yeah, if you haven't already saw it, we're gonna do a story time about our pregnancy with Ava.
Pregnancy time. This video was highly requested, so
yep.
Taylor's gonna do most of the talking.
Me.
And we also have some videos of some reactions, guys. So make sure you stay tuned to watch those. But anyways, Tay, take it away. How'd you feel when you found out we were pregnant?
We found out that we were pregnant with Ava literally 2 days after Brian proposed. So I was already 5 weeks because we had just moved into our new apartment. And when we were moving, I kept saying that I was nauseous, like my head was hurting. And so I thought it was because we were going up and down the stairs with the boxes and the furniture. And I thought it was because I hadn't ate. So I didn't think nothing of it. And then Brian's brother, they had their wedding. My brother-in-law and his wife, they had their wedding. So I was pregnant there as well, didn't know. So that passed by. And then Brian proposed. We had an apartment warming, which was odd to me because I was like, Brian, why are we having an apartment warming when we already moved into our first apartment?
So the way I proposed, y'all, was we were getting to a new apartment. And so I invited some family, some close family to come, obviously for the proposal, but I asked Taylor we should have an apartment warming. And she's right. It made no sense because prior to that apartment, we already had an apartment. So we had already moved out. But I was like, nah, let's just do it because we didn't do it for the first one, blah, blah, blah. So we ended up doing it. And family was there, and then I was just surprised her, proposed to her. And then, like she said, 2 days after that, which was on a Monday, proposed on a Saturday, right? Mm-hmm. On Monday, took a pregnancy test.
He proposed on our anniversary, on our dating anniversary, which was 8/29, so August 29th. And I realized that my lady hadn't came yet.
Who?
So, my lady.
Exactly.
All my girls know.
My lady.
My girl didn't come for the month. So,
I was like, oh snap.
So September 1st, we took the test. And Mihai, you were there. Yeah.
And it came out positive. So we actually recorded that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna play that video in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
What does that say?
That was crazy, y'all. My heart dropped.
So that was our reaction, y'all. I was like,
I was so excited.
it's like, because if you think about it, Ava was really planned. The timing wasn't planned.
Let's be real.
She was planned.
Ava was planned.
She was planned, just the timing.
Taylor was like, Brian, right now.
No, she was planned. We didn't think too much of, oh, it could be next month. Because we had originally said that we wanted to have our first baby by the age, well, I had already said that I wanted to have my first baby before 25. Not like 20, 21. Not saying that there's wrong with that, but I just wanted to have.
That was our goal.
Yeah. And I'm obviously a year older than Brian, so 25. it would be 24 for him. And so, but we had her at 23 and 22. And so that was that.
So that was our
reaction. And then after that,
one of the questions though that came up in our Q&A that we didn't answer was how did we feel in that moment? So I guess for you, when we recorded that video, how did you feel whenever the 2 lines came up?
Well, it was 2 lines, and then there was the other one that had said pregnant. I was like,
I was excited, y'all.
I was super
honestly,
excited.
I was nervous. I wasn't scared. I was nervous. I'm like, is this legit? Like, how do we know? Like, the little machine says we're pregnant.
yeah. I was super excited. We were so excited, and we went to the doctor, and obviously got the ultrasound. And Brian couldn't come in with me because of COVID.
Y'all, that sucked so much.
My whole entire pregnancy, y'all, I had to go into my doctor's appointments by myself.
I could not go to any doctor.
Our first baby,
I'm like, dude.
he had to be on FaceTime the whole entire time for all my appointments. So whenever I went to go get the
Actually,
ultrasound,
we have a video.
oh yeah,
of
we do.
Taylor going to her first appointment, and I think we saw the heartbeat.
We heard the heartbeat and
Heard the
saw
heartbeat
her,
and saw the sack,
the baby.
the baby sack. So we're gonna play that now. Boom. Yeah, that was crazy, y'all.
Yeah, guys, so it was crazy. Her little heart was running like crazy. It sounded like a horse or something. She was so little, her little legs was like, but it was so cute.
Now the question is, how do we tell everybody? Now, this is where Taylor and I started getting creative. So it was a little bit too early for us to get, what was it? The ultrasound picture, because Taylor was 5 weeks, so it was too early. So what we did was we went to Walgreens and we printed out a picture of the pregnancy test. And that's how we surprised our family. So we had those videos too, us telling our people. First video we're gonna show though is Taylor's mom. We went over to her mom's house.
My mom,
I forgot how we set it up, but we just went over there. You'll see it in the video, but it was her mom, her grandma, her aunt. That was it, right? It was all the people there? Mom's boyfriend?
Oh yeah. That was it.
Her mom's boyfriend was there too. We're gonna roll that clip, and you guys will see it in 3, 2, 1.
Don't read it yet.
You know what, I heard her tell somebody she was going to do
That must be the thank you thing.
Don't read it yet. Look.
You tell her something else.
Well, we open it in.
Okay. Now.
Look.
Wait, no, turn it around and read it.
Oh. What? Wait. Let me see. Hey, Granny.
Ready?
I'm only 5 weeks, so I don't know anything yet, but I know. I'm finna cry. Taylor. Oh, you pregnant?
Well, I told you when she got pregnant what I was going to do.
Monroe just said today Taylor finna have a baby. Tell Coach
Hold on.
she finna be
Didn't I guess that a couple weeks ago? Hey, didn't I guess that a couple weeks ago?
That's good.
Hey, you don't remember?
Yeah.
So why you lied to me then?
No, I didn't know.
And I told you.
Y'all, you and Brian mama
I
was
told
stupid
her,
said it, but I didn't know
And I
yet.
told you. I said, Taylor pregnant.
But I didn't know yet. I didn't know yet.
Stop lying.
She ain't lying. She ain't gonna play
Did you
like
even
that.
open that costume? My vision don't be right.
That reaction was priceless. It was like I wanted to cry in front of everybody, but I didn't do it. Did I? No, I didn't cry.
No.
I felt a lot of emotion.
I did. I cried.
Did y'all hear Taylor's grandma? She was on the couch. I know y'all. She yelled something.
My granny yelled. My auntie, which is my mom's baby sister.
Taylor's mom was about to slap me.
No, she wasn't. She was in shock. My mom, emotions is like crazy. Like, she don't cry when she's supposed to cry. So, my mom emotions is crazy. She was shocked. My aunt started crying. I was crying. And it's because I'm the only child, y'all. So, Brian's a baby of 3. So, he has a sister and a brother. I'm the only child. And I'm the first grandchild. So, it was crazy. And Ava's the first grandchild on Brian's mom's side. And she's the first grandchild. She's the first grandchild for my mom, and she's my grandmother's first great-grand. So it was crazy.
The first of everything, basically.
Yeah.
Side note: when you start eating your sandwich, and you got your buffalo sauce,
That's nasty.
open that thing up,
That's nasty.
drip that thing on the sandwich.
That's nasty. Y'all need to
Eat
dip it in avocado lime ranch.
Now that's weird. Who you know goes to ChickFilA?
Try it. Try
Orders
it.
lime ranch.
Try it.
The avocado lime ranch.
Try it.
And eats it with your sandwich.
Try it. Anyway,
Only Taylor.
we do also have a video of Brian's family. So what happened was,
We have 2.
we
have
do
my
have
sister.
2. We do.
The first one we're gonna show y'all is my sister. So we went over to my mom's house. Was it that same day?
It was the same day.
Same day we went over to my mom's house after we surprised her family. And we were trying to get them all together in the living room, like, you know, that previous video I just saw. It just wasn't happening.
So we went to your mom's house. We tried to get your brother and Ritza to come over. But they had already showered and got in bed and got comfortable. And we were like, y'all just please come over. We have a gift for y'all for coming to our apartment warming. Please, please, please come over. So before they came over, my swagger was outside doing the gardening or something like that.
So my sister was in there washing dishes or something. She was in the kitchen. So I was like, Tay, like whenever you have something like that to tell your people, like you can't just sit around and wait.
Yeah.
Like you gotta get that out.
Yeah.
So I texted Taylor because I didn't want to say it out loud. I was like, I need to tell my sister now. So we popped up the phone and we told her, you're gonna watch that video now.
So here is before she comes. You ready?
And read it out loud.
Mama, you see her?
Really?
Yeah. She's crying. I told you she was gonna cry.
Action made me cry. Because she was like, really?
It was so freaking funny.
It was funny. I don't know.
It was
It
hilarious.
was like perfect timing.
It
But
was hilarious.
anyways, so like what Taylor was saying is my brother and my sister-in-law, they were already home. They were at their house, ready to go to bed. We called them over. We told them, hey, we have a gift for y'all, you know, for the housewarming. Thank you for coming, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, we got everybody together in the living room. And at this point, my sister already knew.
Yeah, she had already.
So we're going to show that video now, though, of my mom, my brother, my sister-in-law. I'll show you their reaction. So watch that now. Read it out loud.
Hey, Theophia, pero I'm not sure what I should call you. How I try to read, so I don't know anything.
Hola, abuelita. Ja, 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 ja. No. No.
You're
What?
Cheryl Taylor! Oh my god!
Oh,
almost joking.
We're not sure if Brian's mom was excited or didn't want us to have a baby.
Did y'all see how many times she said no?
I'm like,
She
I
said
don't
no
know.
like
if
30 times.
I'm not sure if she maybe thought we were too young. I'm
And
not sure what it was.
If you're young and you have had a pregnancy with your parents before, like that moment is
Yeah.
like, you good? Like,
Yeah.
Are you happy? Are you mad? Like, what's going on? Anyway, she was happy. She just
And
couldn't.
then-
She just couldn't show that.
And then your brother and Marissa was really happy. At first, they thought that we had a puppy.
Oh
They
yeah.
thought that we had a puppy. And then when they finally caught on, it was
Just a
big-
whole cry show.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And
though.
then obviously we told other family members and friends over FaceTime and stuff like that.
FaceTime, we posted it on like, social media.
I had a really great pregnancy, like really good. Like I'm so grateful and blessed that I wasn't like sick or anything like that. I threw up only one time, and it's the stomach acid for women who has had a baby. Y'all know what that stomach acid is. Only threw that up that one time. That stuff is disgusting and it burns. It's like literally like, hope you're not eating right now, but it's like yellowy, like
This.
yeah, it's like literally like acid. Like, so that was the only time and then my throat was burning right after. So that's the only time I threw up. And then my 5th month, I don't know why, when I turned 5 months, it's like my body just got really sore. Like my abdomen and everything was hurting really bad.
Yo, I had to wash all the dishes. I had to clean
No,
all
he
the
did
wash
not.
all the clothes.
No, he did
I
not.
had to always go to the grocery store.
Why you
I
gonna
did
lie
everything.
like that? You just want to say you did something. Y'all, I was still up doing stuff while I was pregnant.
Now, Taylor
Still
was
working, everything. Like,
She was active.
it was crazy, y'all. Like, Ava was a very active baby. I remember her first kick. I have so many videos of her kicking, like of us talking to her, me putting music on my phone, everything. She was such an active baby. Like, she slept during the day. She has a lot of videos of her. Like, we have a lot of videos of her kicking. I delivered her at 40 weeks.
40 weeks.
So
Full
sad.
term.
10 months. Like, I'm
Makes
like,
no sense.
I was like, are you freaking kidding me, Ava? Like, she did not budge. Like, she was so
She was
comfortable,
chilling.
y'all. Just chilling. And then we went to Brian Steele's house one night, which is his aunt. Went to her house one night just to go. And she ended up giving me some tea.
She gave her, what was it? What kind
Like
of tea was it?
cinnamon tea.
Cinnamon tea or something. The crazy thing is though, this is what got us into labor. Let her drunk that tea, and we were there maybe for an extra 20, 30
Maybe
minutes
20,
after
30
that.
minutes.
We got in the car ready to go back home, and she started feeling like, what was it, like contractions? Like, and I was like, we're about to go to the hospital now? Like, good thing is we already had our bags. I don't know if the bags were in the car or something.
Yeah,
but
we had already put our bags in the car
Everything
and
was
put
ready.
her car seat in the car because I thought that since I'm so little, I just thought she was gonna come early.
Yeah. But anyways, that night we went to the hospital. I don't remember what time we got there.
It was like 12:40.
12 something, 12:40, 1 o'clock.
Because Ava's due date is originally supposed to be, was supposed to be on May 4th, which is my grandmother's birthday. So her due date was supposed to be May 4th, which was a Tuesday. And so she obviously didn't come on May 4th. But when we got there, I was only 1 centimeter dilated. And I was like, well, yeah, it was May 4th when we got there. And so I was 1 centimeter dilated, and I told the lady, please do not send me back home. Please, like, just please do not send me back home.
That lady was gonna send us back home.
And I'm just like, no, like I'm hurting. Like I'm really hurting. Like it wasn't breast kicks, it was contractions. And Ava had started to move a lot during that week. Like she started to like really move my belly that week. And so yeah, I told her don't send me home. So she didn't send us home. They end up, what do you call it? Whenever they put you into the room?
We checked in.
Yeah, we just checked in or
We
whatever.
checked in.
And then
We waited for like an hour in that room almost, I think. It was a long time. But
yeah.
after a lot of back and forth, not back and forth with the nurse,
Mhm.
but she was just checking, exams and tests and stuff. She came in and she was like, hey, we're gonna go upstairs. So
Yeah.
She checked
And
us into
so-
the hospital.
And so, shout out to the moms who don't get epidural.
Shout out to the mom.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the moms who do get epidural.
Shout
I
out to
mean,
y'all too.
however you deliver your baby, shout out to you. Okay?
Facts.
Because that stuff is crazy, y'all. Like delivering a child is crazy. So I end up getting the epidural.
Like a whole baby comes out of you.
Yeah. I end up getting the epidural, y'all. And so obviously May 5th passed and we thought she was gonna be a Cinco de Mayo baby, but obviously she still didn't come.
One thing though, when we were in there, is Taylor's OBG, we're not gonna say names, but Taylor's OBG came in there out of nowhere. I think it was Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. I think it was that morning.
Yes.
She came in and broke Taylor's water without telling Taylor or the nurses that were
Yep.
there. So whenever that happened, I saw, obviously,
Yep.
she felt too that
I'm like, why is
the
it
bed
wet?
had water. The nurses were like, what happened? Anyways, that was a whole little
Like nobody was prepared to like
dilemma.
have anything under me, like any pads or any like towels or anything like that. She just came in there and like just like broke my water, and I'm like, why is it like? And she goes, it's because you're leaking fluids. I'm like, no, you just broke my water. So my OBG has no type of bedside manner. That is one thing that I am looking into now.
We're changing her by the way.
Not saying that I can't
OBG.
take, you know, what do you call it, like.
She just wasn't nice.
Yeah, like, you know, whenever you're having a baby, that's your moment. You're bringing a baby into this world, so you want to have as much support on your side as possible, y'all. And if you don't have that can be really hard on the mom while she's delivering. Because I remember it was one moment where she had told me, she was checking because they checked to see how much you're dilated. And she was checking me or whatever, and this is before I got the epidural. So I felt everything, and like, so I was like itching up in the bed and stuff, and she was like, Taylor, you're making this harder than what it is. And I'm just like,
Think about that question though. I mean, not that question, that statement. Like, you're hurting in bed, about to deliver your baby, and it's hurting. And your OBG, your nurse says, you're making this harder than what it is.
I'm just like, and I will forever remember that. I will forever remember that. So that happened or whatever, y'all. Obviously Ava still didn't come May 5th.
So Tay was in active labor
I was,
for
yeah,
hours.
for like hours.
It was,
hours.
we checked in May 4th,
Mhm.
nighttime, I don't know, 11 o'clock we can say.
Yeah,
And Ava wasn't born until May 6th
at 1:40
at
a.m.
1:40, almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
And the nurses came in. It was like, sorry, Mrs. Duran, but you're gonna have to have a C-section.
They broke it down to us that we had to have a C-section. The reason why was because
She was
Ava
stuck.
was stuck.
She was stuck at 7, so I got all the way up until 7, y'all. She was stuck at 7.
Centimeters.
Like, they tried everything. They put the peanut ball in between my legs, which is a big like exercise ball. So basically, they put it in between my legs to kind of like help her like move, and like they like put me up in the bed like this way to kind of like help her come down. But she was stuck, y'all. She was very stuck.
And instead of coming, babies I think come facing up, right? They come facing up.
So she was turned the right way. I think her
She was just
head
looking
or
the wrong
something.
way.
Yeah.
It was something.
So I was like, "What? Are you serious? Are you sure I can't push?" Like,
So something like an emergency C-section. Let's just say that.
well, yeah, it was an emergency C-section. Well, not really, because I was still good. Like, my health and everything was still good. Ava was still good as well. It's just that she had already been in my stomach too long without water. But as far as like blood pressure or her heart rate and stuff like that, none of that happened to where they had to like immediately cut her out. They just assumed like, let's just go ahead and get her out, because I was stuck at 7 centimeters, and like I said, she was already in there without water for too long. So I was crying, y'all. I called my mom. I was like, Mama, they said they gotta cut me.
Yo,
And I
so
was
whenever
crying.
the nurses came in to tell us about the C-section, I didn't know how to feel. Taylor didn't either.
Brian was exhausted, first of all, because if y'all know,
y'all.
like I said, shout out to all the moms, obviously, for giving birth, but dads,
Shout out to the dad. Because that couch, it's not even a couch. That
it's like
seat
an
that
arm,
they give you,
y'all. It's like,
it's nothing. And it's, 1, it's not comfy.
it's not.
2, it's hard as heck. 3, they're so stingy. They don't want to give you pillows, the nice pillows. They give you these nasty, soggy pillows.
They're not
Anyways,
soggy.
I mean, I slept. I took naps, but they were like 20, 30-minute naps.
And then he was up, obviously, trying to check on me.
Trying to check on Taylor, running down to go get some water, ice, to the deli to go get us some food, etc. All that fun stuff. But anyways,
But yeah.
the C-section news came up to us.
And I was crying because,
First thing that Taylor did was call her mom.
yeah,
Told her, and obviously her mom was telling her, hey, everything's gonna be okay, etc.
she was like, you better let them take that baby out of you.
In my mind, though, I didn't know what to say. Like,
The only reason why
Like, what
I
can
cried,
you-
like obviously Brian has never heard of a C-section. Like me personally, before even having a baby, y'all, I love watching labor videos on YouTube. Like I love watching
Y'all, she
labor.
says that, like, she stays up 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Like I love watching labor, delivery, home videos. Like I love watching all kinds of videos, y'all. So I had already prepared myself, you know, for childbirth and pregnancy and all that kind of stuff. But the only reason why I had started, the only reason why I had started crying is because I have 2 cousins who had a C-section, and the postpartum part is what I was crying about, because I'm like, you know, C-section is the only surgery where you get cut 5 times. Like they have to cut your skin, then like I don't know the order, but it's like they have to cut your skin, then your uterus, and then your cervix, and then your abdomen, and then like they have to spread that, and then they have to get the baby. So it's like, it's a lot. Like that's the only surgery where they have to go in there. I was scared of that.
We actually, I think we have a video of us going into this surgery room and hearing Ava's cry for the first time. So we're gonna roll that video now.
Yeah. I can take her around. Oh, say hi, take a picture, take a picture. Say hi. Dad, you can come with me.
Yo, whenever Ava cried, I was so happy. I started crying. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I cried.
You're supposed to, it's your daughter.
Yeah, true. A lot of emotions. But yeah, now that C-section room though is scary. If you ever had a C-section, that room is like scary. First of all, it's so cold.
It's, y'all, I was shivering. Okay.
It's so cold in there.
I was shivering because of the medicine. I wasn't even cold. I was shivering because of the medicine. And for you guys that know that, or C-section moms, you know that you be shivering, like clacking your teeth, like really bad.
Yeah, Taylor was shivering
really bad. And so obviously they gave me more numbing medicine, and they made sure that I didn't feel anything. And I didn't feel nothing, y'all. I didn't feel nothing. Like them cutting me or anything like that. The only part is I felt them tugging to get her out. But other than that, I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel them sew me up or none of that. So yeah, I mean, that's what happened. But like I said, I was very scared of getting it because of the aftermath. And it does hurt, y'all. It does hurt. Like, C-section hurt bad. After is what I would say.
Get that dog away from us. That dog is huge.
Right. But yeah, like, so basically after your medicine wears off and after you get back home, and y'all, I didn't swell up at all with Ava. Like, I know how some moms get swollen feet and stuff like that. I didn't do none of that during my pregnancy. But when I got home, y'all, my knee wasn't even a knee. Like, my thighs and everything was so swollen.
Her foot would not fit in her.
Yes, I had bought some slides from Amazon, like, you know,
Some
to
really
go
cute
home
slides,
in,
yeah.
and my feet wouldn't even fit in them, y'all.
We have a picture of when we left.
Oh yeah.
Of when we left the hospital. So we're gonna put that in here now. But yeah, I would say overall though, our experience with, you know, telling our family and figuring out we were pregnant and
obviously
the
now that I
delivery,
know,
it was amazing.
now that I know what a C-section feels like, even though, because I know that you can possibly have a vaginal birth after a cesarean, which is called a VBAC, but whenever we do plan to have another baby,
We're planning it now.
Whenever we do plan to have another baby,
Now.
I actually am going to schedule a C-section, just because I don't want nothing messed up. Okay, you don't want any siblings?
Look who made the scene.
We're gonna have a C-section for the next baby, just because now I am prepared, because whenever we went, I wasn't prepared. Like, I took everything that we had in our suitcase, I took for a vaginal birth. Like, I had the icicle pads, I had spray, I had everything for down there. And I wasn't prepared. But now that I know what a C-section feels like and what I will have to do after when we get home, I am gonna be prepared. I'm gonna make sure I have a pillow. I'm gonna make sure, you know, to tell my family, like, hey, don't come over and y'all are gonna try to make, cause y'all, you cannot laugh, you cannot cough. I pray to God that I didn't hiccup. Like, don't sneeze, try not to sneeze. Like, any abdominal crunching hurts so bad. And then, y'all, I infected my cut. get my cut. Me and Brian were in the bed one night, and we were just laying there watching TV, and I was feeling on my stomach. Ava was on the side of me, and this was when she was like a few days old. I don't even know if she made a month yet, but I was rubbing on my stomach, y'all, and it was gooey and stuff, and I was like, ah! And I just threw the cover off of me, and me and Brian ran to the restroom, and I was like, why is it? And it wasn't blood, it was more of like,
It was gooey.
it was just like gooey stuff, like from having surgery. It was just like gooey
Like
stuff.
infected gluey.
Yeah, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Like, my cut is opening. So obviously we called my doctor, or the doctor that was on call, and she was saying that it's pretty common. It's not supposed to happen, but it's pretty common. And so that night I ended up putting a pad on it. And the next day, oh, this is another thing. The next day I went to my actual doctor, and y'all, she squeezed all of it out, y'all. She squeezed all of it out like it was a pimple, y'all. I thought I was about to die. That was worse than my delivery. Like, I thought I was going to die. Like, she squeezed all of it out, and obviously she, I don't know if she sewed it or glued it back up, because I didn't have to.
I wasn't there, y'all, so.
I didn't have to get any stitches out, or I don't know if they dissolve, or because it was, I did see some glue, like as it was healing, I did see a little bit of like glue.
Probably stitch it up with some thread that
dissolves,
or something.
and then like glue. But yeah, y'all, so that was it.
I'll
Like
say
I
that part of our pregnancy was, I'll say the worst part. Was
Yeah.
our OB.
Mhm.
Other than that,
Yeah, other than that, my whole pregnancy was good. The delivery was good, and actually, my postpartum was good too, y'all. It's just that, like I said, you get you do be really sore, and I was walking slow. I was hunched over for a bit because I obviously didn't want to stretch my body and stuff like that. Obviously, Brian had to help me use the restroom and shower and stuff like that. But and then he had to help me get in bed and stuff like that. But
I helped her shower, I helped her poop.
how did you help me poop? That is the worst. But yeah, y'all, and he helped me get into bed and stuff. And make sure, you know, whenever you do have a baby, after you wear your faja or your waist trainer and stuff like that, that way, you know, your stomach can go back down. When you have a C-section, it's almost like they push everything like right back in, because everything was like in the middle of my stomach for the longest. And now a year later, I am back to my size that I was pre-pregnancy, but I'm obviously still trying to get my stomach back to, you know, obviously it's not gonna go exactly back, but I feel like with the C-section, I feel like they just pushed all your organs like right back into your stomach, like, and you can see it. But yeah, my pregnancy was good. Like I said, whenever we do get blessed to have another baby, we are gonna plan to have another C-section, and we're gonna be prepared this next time, hopefully. Since I've already had a baby, hopefully it don't hurt as bad or whatever. And my incision is so little, you guys. At first it was like this, now it's like slowly like going back in, but you could barely see it.
We love being
Now
parents.
we're blessed with you, and she's
The
about to be
best
1
thing
year
ever.
old, y'all. She's about to be 1 year old
Hi.
next week.
Hi.
So we were blessed with this angel for a year.
But we know that this video was something that you guys wanted to hear and watch, so we hope that you guys can maybe relate, or if not, if you're not pregnant or don't have a baby yet, look forward to it. It's awesome. It's a great experience.
Hopefully you guys get blessed with one sometime soon. We do believe they're angels sent from God.
Absolutely.
So we do hope that for you guys, and for the ones who are moms, keep hanging in there. Obviously, we only have
We're just
one.
getting started, y'all. So you
Yeah.
got some tips for us.
Yeah, I got some tips for us.
Leave them down below. Let us know how to parent. We have
Yeah.
a 1-year-old now, so it's been awesome.
1 year old going on
50.
70.
But anyways, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe.
And subscribe, y'all.
And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.